To pull with your legs that wide is nowhere near an athletic movement pattern. If you're
Class is in session, folks. First things first, I want to start off with the positives about you, the positives about what you do. At 17 years old, the only thing that was on my mind was doing stupid shit and girls. So I'm giving you kudos that at 17 years old, you were way smarter than I ever was. My name's Coach Wortman. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I own my own gym. I train professional, collegiate, and high school athletes 365 days a year. And I will never deter anybody that wants to learn in this profession, ever. So keep creating content, keep reading for goodness sakes, and keep asking questions and learning. Because there's an effect that happened to me and every other strength coach when they first started, and it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Long story short, I'll make it simple. At the beginning of your profession, you think you know it all. You think you have all the knowledge. And then as you progress, you really come to realize that you don't know everything, that there's so much knowledge, there's infinite knowledge in this world. And as you progress, you actually know less. So having said that, let's now get into the negatives. For my athletes in my strength and conditioning facility, we consider an athlete a novice if they've never exhausted a linear progression, meaning complete exhaustion. They cannot add any more weight to the bar. However fashion you want to do it, there's plenty ways to skin the cat, but you need to exhaust a linear progression. This is just an outside assessment, me looking in on you. You have not exhausted a linear progression. You have a lot of weight, a lot of experience, and a lot of time under the bar left. That time and experience will teach you way more than creating content on social media. Tip number 2, J-Mac and myself actually got in the same little argument, disagreement many years ago about this. I will find that video, which is thousands of videos down on my TikTok. I will tag you in it so you can understand the entire concept. J-Mac actually came and agreed with what I was saying. But overall, you have to look at movement, not movements. Listen to what I just said. Movement, human movement, not exercises or movements. When training for athleticism, we do not choose movements or exercises. We choose movement. So if I need to find a bilateral hip hinge, I can do it in many different ways. If I need a unilateral squat, I can do it in many different ways. But it's the human movement that gives us the stimulus we need to have the adaptation we need to become a better athlete. And I'm gonna quiz you on that. What is that definition that I just gave you? It's the godfather of strength and conditioning. Look it up, the SAID principle. So you can put your stake in the ground and say, this is an athletic, and I've done that in the past, but this is what it boils down to. Powerlifters are not powerlifting to become more athletic. They're powerlifting to become better lifters. So their tools are used to become better lifters, not better athletes. Athletes are using their tools to become more athletic. So there needs to be a perfect posture and position and setup and execution of those movements. And long story short, go through my TikTok. It all boils down to toes forward. Toes forward.